right, Democrats are divided over the issue of border aid right now as the White House threatens to veto a bill that they've come up with. But the two sides are closer than you think, at least in the eyes of Texas Democratic Congressman Henry Cuellar. He says ICE really doesn't have the money or even the manpower, woman power, to deport millions. But there are ways around this to find an amicable agreement that both sides can go ahead and sort of sign on to prevent the deportations in the first place. The congressman joins us right now out of Washington. Good to have you back, sir.
Thank you so much.
I guess the crucial distinction between you and a lot of Democrats, at least, is that you're open to adjudicating a lot of these cases when the migrant is still in Mexico, not in the United States, right?
Yeah, that's correct. I mean, if we can have them wait either in Mexico or in their country, whether it's Guatemala, Honduras, or El Salvador, I think that's a better way of handling this particular situation.
Sir, I'm just letting you know, New York Times is reporting now that the Customs and Border Protection Agency Acting Commissioner John Sanders is expected to step down. And again, a lot of it over the fury of the treatment of these migrant children. Your reaction?
Well, again, I don't know. I just met with them last week to go over different issues on the border supplemental, so I don't know the facts why. But listen, we need to put the money. We need a border supplemental bill. And I say that as somebody that lives there. I go home every weekend. I talk to the men and women in blue. We can't blame our Homeland Security folks, but they need the money. They need the resources, and this is why we're going to have a vote today, and we are going to pass this Senate over the Senate, and hopefully we can work out the differences so we can get this done before the July 4th days.
Do you think that's possible now? Because the two sides seem far apart. I mean, some have suggested sign on to the Lindsey Graham plan about beefing up more judges in the area, up to 500, allow more time for children who are in this country to stay longer from 20 days to 100 days. There are a lot of common themes there. Your measure, one that you support, it's really closer than people appreciate, isn't it?
Well, in many ways, but keep in mind that this border supplemental bill we want to focus on just funding issues. I think what Lindsey Graham and other folks are talking about, tweaking some of the law on the Floridas and the asylum laws. I think for this emergency, we need to focus on the money that we need to get HSS, Health and Human Services, CBP, Customs Border Protection. And then one of the things I've been working on is the reimbursement to those local communities, nonprofits, Catholic charity organizations that have really been getting money out of their pocket to provide, services to those individuals.
Well, would that be, sir, in the $4.6 billion supplemental or added border measure that the president wants, or would this be something separate from that?
No, this is, we got what the president has requested, and we added a couple other things like the reimbursements to the local communities. That's something I've been working on since 2014. We got to get this done to get the $4.5+ billion. Otherwise, if we care about the children, we have to provide this border supplemental. We can't let politics come in. We can't let a Democratic or Republican issue come in. We got to do this.
Yeah, but politics does come in, right? I mean, and that'd be fair, right? I mean, you are facing a challenge right now within your own party from your own former intern, I guess, Jessica Cisneros, who says you're more aligned with Donald Trump than you are with other Democrats, and she has great respect and admires you, but still is running against you. That's a little weird.
Well, let me put it this way. Sometimes people mistake bipartisanship for something else. I was not sent to Washington, D.C. to make political points. I got sent to Washington to work with Democrats and Republicans to solve the real problems that we have at the border. And I've been successful because I am bipartisan. So, yes, are there differences within the Democrats? Yes, just like there's differences within the Republican caucus. Of course there is. But at the end of the day, we got to roll up our sleeves, do the right thing, put politics aside. And we will do this. We will do this.
Were you surprised, and this is your former intern, all that, did she call you to say, hey, guess what, Congressman, I'm running against you?
Well, again, look, keep in mind the Justice Democrats are the ones that are pretty much handling this, this
it's
campaign.
A very liberal group.
Look,
I'm aware of them.
Very liberal group. All I have to say that the border is not New York. This is Texas. This is South Texas. This is the border area, and I represent the area very well.
All right. Thank you very much, Congressman. Good catching up with you. We'll see what happens.
Anytime. Thank you so much.